In the heart of the Eternal City, where the successors of St. Peter have guided the Church for centuries, a day of darkness descended. On May 6, 1527, Rome faced its most harrowing trial, the sack of Rome. An army of 20,000 soldiers, loyal to Emperor Charles V, turned their blades on the Holy See. Amidst the chaos, 189 Swiss guards stood as the final defenders of Pope Clement VII. Their sacrifice would echo through history, a testament to courage, faith, and the sacred duty to protect the Vicar of Christ. The early 16th century was a time of turmoil in Europe. The Renaissance flourished, but so did war and ambition. Pope Clement VII, a Medici pope, navigated a treacherous landscape of alliances and rivalries. The Holy Roman Empire under Charles V clashed with France's King Francis I in the Italian Wars. Seeking to curb imperial power, Clement joined the League of Cognac, allying with France, Venice, and Milan. This decision drew the wrath of Charles's army, a force of German Landsknechte, Spanish mercenaries, and Italian condottieri, many unpaid and restless. By May 5, 1527, they reached Rome's ancient Aurelian walls. The city's defenses were woefully unprepared. A mere 5,000 militia and the 189 Swiss guards stood against an overwhelming tide. The stage was set for a tragedy that would test the resolve of the Church's protectors. As dawn broke on May 6, the imperial army breached Rome's walls. The city fell into chaos. Homes were looted, churches desecrated, and thousands perished. At the heart of the Vatican, in the sacred Teutonic Cemetery, the Swiss Guard, led by Captain Kaspar Röist, formed their final line of defense. Clad in their blue, red, and yellow uniforms, wielding halberds and swords, they faced an enemy outnumbering them 100 to 1. Röist, a steadfast commander, rallied his men to hold the steps of St. Peter's Basilica. The guards fought with ferocity, knowing their lives were the price of the Pope's safety. One by one they fell, their blood staining the sacred ground. Röist himself was wounded, and later brutally ended in front of his wife, Elizabeth Klingler, who witnessed the horror. Yet their sacrifice was not in vain. 42 guards, under Hercules Goldley, escorted Pope Clement VII through the Passetto di Borgo, a narrow, secret passage connecting the Vatican to Castel Sant'Angelo. Of the 189, only these 42 survived. Their stand bought the time needed to save the papacy. The Swiss Guard's stand was more than a military act. It was a profound expression of Catholic faith. Since their founding in 1506 by Pope Julius II, the Swiss Guard have sworn to protect the Pope, the successor of St. Peter, with their lives. In 1527, 147 guards fulfilled this oath, embodying the words of Jesus in the Gospel of John. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Their sacrifice preserved the papacy at a moment when the Church faced annihilation. The Pope, as the Vicar of Christ, is not merely a leader but the shepherd of a billion souls, guiding the faithful through the storms of history. The Swiss Guard's unwavering commitment ensured that this mission endured. Each year on May 6th, new recruits swear their oath in the Vatican, commemorating the fallen of 1527, a reminder of the cost of fidelity to the Church. The legacy of the Swiss Guard endures in the modern era. Known as the world's smallest army, they remain an elite force, blending tradition with rigorous training. Candidates must be Swiss, Catholic, unmarried, and of impeccable character, dedicating themselves to the Pope's safety. Beyond their ceremonial roles, standing vigil in their iconic Renaissance uniforms, they are trained in modern combat, ready to face contemporary threats. From protecting St. John Paul II during the 1981 elimination attempt to serving Pope Francis today, the Swiss Guard continue their mission with quiet resolve. Their story is one of continuity, linking the heroism of 1527 to the present. They stand as a living symbol of devotion, reminding Catholics worldwide that the Church is worth defending, even at the ultimate cost. The Swedish metal band Sabaton captured the Swiss Guard's heroism in their song The Last Stand, a powerful tribute to the men who died for faith and duty. Its lyrics speak of the grace, the might of our Lord, and the call to tell their story again. This anthem resonates with Catholics and history enthusiasts alike, immortalizing the Guard's sacrifice in soaring melodies. The song invites us to reflect on their courage and to honor their memory by cherishing the Church they defended. Protecting the Pope is not just about safeguarding a person, it is about preserving the spiritual heart of Catholicism, ensuring the Gospel's light shines through the ages. The Swiss Guard's stand in 1527 challenges us to ask, what are we willing to sacrifice for our faith? The last stand of the Swiss Guard in 1527 is a beacon of bravery and devotion. Let us honor the 147 who fell by praying for their souls and for the guards who serve today. Their sacrifice reminds us of the Church's enduring mission and the courage required to defend it. May their story inspire us to live boldly for our faith. Thy will be done.